Hey there, welcome in. Let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light. So it is and so it will be. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Let's get the current situation. What's happening? Three of Swords. All right. Someone's having some challenges when it comes to their love life. Maybe the direction they took in love. I'm getting this could also represent a bit of like backstabbing by those who are supposed to love you. There's three's a party, okay? I'm getting three's a party. All right. Someone's wanting and desiring some sort of rest or break or needing some sort of support here. What's at the root of this? The Page of Cups. Someone's feeling very like in their feelings, in their emotions. I feel like there's a bit of immaturity here. Yeah, I'm getting like there could have been an energy here that might want to express something. What's the past here? What's this energy looking at in hindsight? Hindsight's 20/20, right? How does the past affect the future? This is the present moment. Okay, so we have many. We're just going to take this one. Okay, so I guess not. We're going to take two. And the two that came out were the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. So I feel like this is talking about maybe somebody who wants to make some sort of amends. I feel like they've betrayed themselves in this situation and others are betraying them. It's like a full circle moment here. They could be praying. They could be trying to communicate. They could be not well. They could be not well. Okay. This is somebody that maybe is in their feelings and emotions or being reminded of you. Okay. So that's the past. What do we have for the future? The Ten of Swords here. I feel like there's something that's ending however it needs to end, right? I feel like there's a lot here that, you know, has contributed to pain and not just their own pain, but others' pain. I'm also getting like those that they once trusted are the ones that could be stabbing them in the back now. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And then I have the Moon energy here, so they may not see this coming. Or there's some sort of, it's as a result of like things hidden, secrets kept. I feel like whoever was keeping someone's secrets, that could be what they betray them with. Maybe something they did over here that they're a bit of reflection here. This is the challenge. So it's like that player energy. It's like what they took action on energy. This is kind of their challenge when it comes to this heartbreak, betrayal here, and deception. I'm getting like they almost did it to themselves, but this is what's needed to wake them up. Like there's something that could come of this. Okay, so we'll see. Like something's being exposed and illuminated here. Okay, maybe something they did for money. All right. So what's this like? Their energy. Yeah. Look at. Oh my goodness. Three. Look at. They're like here. Yeah, there's some sort of like feeling trapped and stuck in a situation. There's money involved here. Maybe someone dangled like the promise of wealth, money, and maybe got someone did some sort of ritual for money. Okay, maybe as a way of manifesting, or I feel like whatever was done here was done from a place of like wanting to control, manipulate. There's like self-limiting beliefs here that's kind of wrapped up in this. So this is the current here, all right? And then the others, the world outside around you is like, you know, this party group, this community here. It's like almost someone's been like humiliated or sacrificed by a community of some kind. Or maybe they tried to sacrifice you. And then there's this Ace of Pentacles, which is like how they're feeling about the situation. It's almost like, you know, money. It's almost like money was the motivator, or they thought that they were going to come into some like unexpected income if they did what they were going to do. Maybe that was the promise. What's the outcome of this? Look at the Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting like they're experiencing the same energy here that maybe, yeah, and then we have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like someone's experiencing, you know, a lot of shady energy themselves. They could be in this shady energy, but I feel like what they put out there is returning back to them, because I have a 5 and a 10 of Swords here on the table. Through others, okay, through this 3 of Swords here. So I feel like, yeah, there's this karma playing out for somebody. So what they're experiencing now is a taste of their own medicine here. All right, so maybe there's a need to kind of like, yeah, be responsible, be accountable for what's been happening here. Okay, someone did the most. All right, someone definitely did the most. Judgment. 10 of Cups is here. Like, you did this to somebody who was sent in your life to be joyous, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting that Fool card. So it's like, yeah, someone may want to bring you some sort of admission. I'm getting like an admission or some sort of like acknowledgement. Okay, there's a lot of chatter, gossip, defamation, slander, like manipulation, right? Humiliation. I'm getting like humiliation. Like, and they're not done. Like, there's still 2 swords in the upright here. So it's like the other ones are down. So they've been used already. This person has like 2 things that they're holding back. So whatever those 2 things are that they haven't shared yet, they will be. And that is really going to contribute to this difficult here, this choice. Or maybe there's no choice. It's almost like, well, it's almost like you didn't make a situation right, so now there's no choice. Okay, I'm getting something about like, you know, it is what it is. It's like having to forcibly accept something for what it is, regardless of your plots and plans. Like, there's no getting out of this. There's no getting away with this. Maybe somebody thinks they're getting away with something, but they're not. Maybe they thought they got away with it, and as a result they enjoyed the fruits of their labor and they may have celebrated, but I feel like someone may have paid the price of this. This is like settling as well, you know, falling for the illusions, allowing our like trauma and pain to kind of bound us and keep us stuck, right? Continues to like affect our mental space and our mental health. So there could be a bit of like, whatever's being done here is affecting someone's, you know, mental stability here. Yeah, there's like having to face the music here. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know that there's a possibility of getting out of this one. Yeah, I feel like someone led with lust. Okay, there could be news coming out, like official news. All right. This is Page of Wands. It's almost like someone feels like time is running out. All right. And there's this fear about losing something, okay? Something moving on and not having access to it again, right? So I feel like their own fear and anxiety is what is challenging them, okay? And then there is this like energy of like having the appearance of things. It's like their mask, their reality, their false reality that they've created here in their mind. It's like delusional, okay, is what's crumbling here. It's what they need to leave, okay? So they may live somewhere, they may have somewhere that they accumulate wealth or whatever their dream was of being wealthy, and how they tried to achieve it, which very well could have been from a lustful perspective here with the Three of Swords. I feel like, you know, there's evidence of this, and they very much could have gotten caught up, okay? So the Judgment could represent like the justice system. And then, you know, moving away towards calmer waters is the foundation. So maybe somebody is trying to seek some sort of peace offering, safe passage from maybe where they're at. They may fear that they don't have anywhere to go. And for some reason, they may think that if they make amends with you, they can have some sort of safe passage, some sort of peace away from maybe those who are trying to use this energy as like a source, okay? It kind of looks like, you know, they're trapped in someone's web, okay? The wicked web we weave, it's like that, and I feel like it's wicked. However, like, they participated in this as well, so it's like also their wicked web that they have woven, okay? So they're having to pay for a bit of that account. Like, their account is maybe negative. I'm getting like they're having to pay karmic debt. All right, they've accumulated a need to do better. All right, so that's the foundation, is like wanting to seek peace, wanting to seek some sort of refuge. Okay, so what's this King of Cups, Six of Cups, like past memories? Yeah, there might have been some sort of seeking, it's almost like seeking out someone who's an expert, a professional, wise counsel. Maybe even this represents like they were part of something that you were also part of. So this could be work, this could be family, this could be, you know, someone that you might have had some sort of agreement with, like it could be marriage. Okay, I feel like with the future, it's kind of like be careful what you wish on others. You might just receive it. I feel like someone's, you know, fearing this at this time. And there's like this ending that's playing out here. Okay. That's there. Sorry, it's kind of hard to keep these organized. Yeah, and then the Death card came out, so I feel like, yeah, somebody definitely wanted to take something for themselves, okay? And there's like, not so fast. Someone could be dealing with like, you know, difficult thoughts, feelings, emotions, all of that. I feel like someone who's associated to this group, that is associated to this energy, wants to communicate, wants to like take some sort of action towards you, create some sort of drama, some sort of problem. Someone wants to create a problem for this person coming to you from them. Okay, we have 3 cups, 3 swords. All right, so I feel like somebody's got an agenda here. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, someone's got an agenda. Not so fast. Right? Not so fast. Look at this. Yeah, except for they're going to be met with like resistance. Yeah. Like you've already won the battle by leaving this behind and moving on. Like good things take time to pay off. Yeah. This could be an offer on its way to you. I'm getting like there's energy here of like overcoming and moving past something that, you know, isn't yours anymore to bear. Like it's like you've got the support needed to create elsewhere. I'm also getting that. Let's see here. It's almost like they know, it's almost like they're holding something up their sleeve, okay? And it's to release something so that they can't have victory with you. So it's like a sabotage. Yeah, I feel like this energy wants to create some sort of sabotage. And like, again, like get everybody riled up and the drama and the chaos, like, right? So is someone trying, it's like someone has evidence, right? And they want to win at all costs is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. It's like somebody wants to win at all costs. And it's like, if I can't have them, neither can they kind of energy, right? It's like, yeah, it's like a sabotage. Interesting. What else do you want to say about this? Yeah, there's like proof of something. Queen of Cups energy also here. So what about, tell me about this Queen of Cups. We have an Emperor. The challenge is an Emperor. Okay. Why is the Emperor challenge? What do they want? Huh. Three of Wands. There's like some sort of like moving on or some plans being made or travel or embarking on something new, leaving the past behind. Okay. We have, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like assessing where you're at and realizing, okay, like, I could take all of this and make something else with it. It's like, yeah, going and creating something somewhere else. It's like also about like the journey, the personal development, the investments made, like reaping what you sow energy. Okay, is what I'm getting. It's almost like somebody may have been building something and they're needing help, support. Yeah, look, I have the Hanged Man. So this is kind of like looking at things from a new perspective. So maybe someone's realizing it wasn't so like, what would it be if I stayed where I was at, where I was able to build? It's kind of like that. Someone's gaining a new perspective on this because the investment they made is not paying out, and they're very focused on how things appear and the investment, money, greed, that kind of thing. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So it's like wanting to start new, like wanting to make an investment in something. Okay. So what is this? What do they want to invest in? Queen of Wands. So this talks about, yeah, this talks about, you know, realizing like there is a sense of sovereignty, power, strength, wherewithal. Like I'm getting like this Queen of Wands is, you know, tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Somebody may want to pay you for something that you do. Okay. And then I have the Lovers here. So I feel like this has something to do with a partnership or some sort of choice that needs to be made. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about someone's hopes and fears. And this is like, again, like being financially independent, you know, having a strong foundation, you know, being grateful and in gratitude for what you experienced because of what you learned. There's like this wisdom, this knowledge, and it's like going to help others. So I feel like what might have been something to create disharmony only created alignment, almost like this growth, this glow up. I'm getting like a glow up. This is like pre-Empress energy. So it helped build your fortitude, right? There might have been some copycat energy here. Maybe wanting to do something that you do, all right? And so they maybe intervened in your relationship to try to have your position because they wanted to create some sort of competition here. But I get like, there's no competition here, right? Like they're just competing with themselves. All right. What's the outcome with this? So yeah, you're dealing with some karmic energy that was trying to compete with you. Yeah, King of Swords. Like, they're dealing with the law. They're dealing with universal law, and they're dealing with cause and effect. So karma is playing out. All right, so what goes around comes around is what's happening. They may have to be dealing with the authorities, or you might have to deal with the authorities regarding these people. All right. Or maybe you're the authority. All right. Maybe they don't realize who protects you. All right. And the fact that, like, you know, this was for you, not against you. Right. I feel like some of this energy needs direction. Some of this energy needs purpose, and they need to find alignment. They need to find things that actually they're passionate about. They're lacking direction in life and understanding the purpose of their lives. They could benefit from some wisdom, perhaps. And maybe you're being used as a medium in which to share that wisdom, that knowledge. Okay? Sometimes God puts us in places, in the most wildest of places and situations, so that we can bless others, right? Through the divine intervention that certainly is here in this reading. Yeah, and there's a need to, you know, be accountable for the action we take, especially if it violates the law. I'm getting there's something violated here. You may identify as being, you know, in a position of being taken advantage of, abused, rejected, whatever. I feel like this was a calling that you answered. It was for your own growth, development, and self-mastery. So whatever you've learned and practiced over and over and over again, you're mastering it. And so now it's time to, like, teach others how to master it for themselves. It's almost like the student becomes the master, right? That's cool. Let's get a final message. Yeah, divine intervention is here. All right. So Judgment Day. All right. There's Judgment Day. It's like, what did you do with your investments versus this scenario playing out here? It's like, you know, it's like, okay, recess is over. Oh, yeah. You know, it's like we're here to learn from our mistakes, right? And I feel like there are things to learn here. Hopefully they're being learned and everyone can move on with their lives, okay? Pray for those who came against you in any way, shape, or form, okay? And I'm just going to repeat the Ho'oponopono one more time, okay? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. I'm grateful for you. If you want to continue that prayer, you repeat it 11 times with slow, deep breaths, okay? If you're feeling like energy needs to be cleared, okay? Repeat it not 8 times, but 11 times. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next reading. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye now.